But hey, Ricky Saints automatically has a title defense shot walking in tonight. Oba will more than likely. I don't think he's going to defend it tonight. But I think what's going to happen is we're setting up stand and deliver. Because stand and deliver is, if WrestleMania is 3 weeks, give or take, and stand and deliver is about the same. Just because they fall hand in hand.
We are live tonight in Orlando, Florida, inside the state-of-the-art WWE Performance Center.
There we go.
The stage is set for a championship showdown. Tonight, can the Revolution take the next step as Ricky Saints
Ricky.
gold around his waist? All he needs to do is beat a man he knows all too well, that being Shawn Spears. North American Championship is on the line in our main event tonight. Welcome to NXT on the CW, presented
What's up, Mark?
by Progressive.
NXT is jam-packed tonight. Okay, starting out with Stephanie Vaquer. Stephanie is all women's North American and NXT champion, so it's only right. I'm doing good tonight, Mark. How are you?
Welcome the NXT Women's North American and the NXT Women's Champion, Stephanie
Vaquer.
Well, you can hear the love from the NXT Universe, who are on their feet for our double champion, who successfully pulled double duty last week. But it's been a busy time for our double champion, that being Stephanie Vaquer. There you see this weekend, she was on hand, UFC Fight Night down in Mexico City. Everyone just wanted to come say hi, greet the double champ, show their appreciation for everything the Dark Angel has done. But you can see that Archangel's
David, what you got?
General manager,
Ever since Stephanie has stepped foot in NXT, she has shown everyone exactly why she is La Primera. After walking out victorious last week and still remaining double champion, that shows you exactly the caliber of superstar that Stephanie is.
Yep.
However, given the depth of our women's division, both of these titles deserve to be defended frequently.
Yep.
And after a lot of thought, Stephanie and I have decided that it's not fair for her to continue to do this alone. So we have both come to the decision that Stephanie is going to relinquish her Women's North American champion.
Okay.
Champion
What?
decided at Stand and Deliver in a 6-woman ladder match.
Oh,
And the
wow.
qualifiers for that ladder match begin tonight.
Nah, that ain't right. Nah.
Understand this is not a popular decision, but NXT has given me opportunities, and I want to do the same for everyone else. I really want to push my NXT Women's Division. No, stop it.
I don't think she's stopping it.
give up the North American title under one condition. I get to pick who I face at the Stand and Deliver for my NXT Women's Championship.
Done. I understand.
Oh. And here comes the Juggernaut.
Stephanie, I'm sorry I keep interrupting you like this. I'm sorry. But I'm so happy to hear that you get to pick your opponent for Stand and Deliver. Now that Jaida Parker's out of the picture, we can focus on the
Jaida
match
ain't going.
that everyone has really been looking forward to. For the first time ever on NXT's biggest stage, the Juggernaut versus La Primera.
Miss Parker ain't going.
You hit it. See. Jordan, first of all, being out the picture is insane because I'm right here. Muscle mommy, since we want to get down like that. See, but if you actually stayed on the ground where I left your ass last week, I'd be Stephanie, sorry, and I'd be standing here with that NXT title around this little waist of mine. So
I think she did have Stephanie beat.
Stephanie, baby, it was this close, and you know it. But go ahead and call your shot, because I promise you, when we run this back,
No.
she ain't got no manners.
Jada, you
She
had
said
your
she ain't got no
opportunity. You
manners.
called your shot and you fumbled.
You took it from me.
Now, I know that you may not understand how championships work,
Really?
seeing as you've never held one before.
I love how they got their mics
But
where you can hear
go
everything.
To the back of the line.
Looks like you two need to work this out.
Say less.
The Juggernaut and Parker picking up where they have left off. Whoa!
Damn, what a right. And security.
Jordan Grace, and thankfully security's hit the scene. Oh, security just getting
Damn. I don't know how much of that was all Jordan Grace tossing that security guard, but she threw him. Oh, I don't know what they're saying. They are talking shit to each other.
all of this. Trick Williams took matters into his own hands.
What did Trick do
You
now?
good, Oprah? I mean, I already made a challenge for you. What you ain't hear me? I had TMZ all in my face. I know you saw it. I ain't no little punk like JeVon that you can just throw around. You know where to find me. On Tuesday in the ring. So we can talk about my NXT title. Stand and Deliver. Let's talk about it.
Excuse me, Oba, can I ask you a question? Trick Williams called you out, and he said that you don't respect him, and...
I don't care what Trick Williams said. He's not the champion. I am. I don't answer to Trick Williams. He answers to me. He awaits me. And tonight, Trick is going to get my final verdict. And he's going to find out the hard way why you don't call out the ruler.
Okay.
It looks like we're going to have a showdown later, but how about
Yeah, I don't know.
to start the night?
So
Now
up
we're about to
next,
find out.
our first qualifying match.
Qualifying matches for the Women's North American Championship at Stand and Deliver. The qualifying matches for that ladder match begin next.
Also after the commercial. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure why she didn't drop the title last week. If technically we just gonna have her drop the title altogether. That is interesting to me.
Are you guys ready for WrestleMania?
I don't know who made that decision.
WWE World Las Vegas.
We don't know who's in the first match. It has not It hasn't gave us any of the competitors. North American. There's a few you could probably see. JC Jane. I mean, Fallon might be in there. Kalani. Zarya, Soruka. Either one of the Meta Girls. There really is, like I said, there's a few. Honestly, that I would see making it into the at least the qualifying matches. Unless there's a new surprise hire that we just have not heard about that's debuted. I don't know. What's going on? You know, Julia isn't participating, so I think she actually is injured. I'm gonna be honest. I read something that she's not even like training in the backstage area there at the Performance Center now. So I'm not sure. I don't know where the injury's at or what it was. I hate it. I really do. Yeah, Zarya would be nice. We'll figure it out here very soon. What's up, Terrell? What's up, Wolowski? Yes, it is April Fool's Day. I don't think that's what this is in regards to, though. The leader of Dark Side. I've seen something that the leader of Dark State. I said Dark Side. Dark State is actually like someone saying it's Stax Lorenzo. Which that way they can have him turn heel against Tony D'Angelo. Which I mean, I wouldn't bother me. It'd be a different turn of pace. It's still Trick. Guess what? Tomorrow morning, Nintendo Switch 2 showcase games coming up tomorrow morning. Yeah, I've seen that.
2 weeks from Saturday, it is Stand and Deliver in Las Vegas, WrestleMania weekend. Tickets for our next premium live event are on sale now at AXS.com. And moments ago, a huge announcement for NXT's biggest stage.
A new champion.
Cora Jade, Carmen, Nikita, Lola.
I'm qualifying and I'm getting my title back.
Trust me, ain't nobody want you to be champ again. I've got next.
Yeah, I don't think so. You wouldn't know what to do with that title except shake your ass with it.
Jesus.
As we see, guys,
Cora Jade.
Because there is the vacated Women's North American Championship, and we're all about to find out.
So we'll have 2 matches probably tonight.
Qualify for Stand and Deliver.
Zarya. Here we go. Zarya's a good choice.
The following is the NXT Women's North American Championship Ladder Match Qualifier. Introducing first, accompanied by Soruka.
Soruka actually won the #1 contender for the Women's Speeds title.
North American champion. It's hard to bet against this woman in any situation, Vic. It certainly is. She has made a case for herself over the last several weeks to take the next step in her career. NXT on the CW is presented by Progressive.
There was someone in the crowd is excited to see Zarya. That's for damn sure.
And she's done it, Booker, by winning tag team matches. Now she's going to step back into the ring as a single superstar.
How important is this matchup for Zarya? I mean, heading into Stand and Deliver, being so close to WrestleMania. Oh, yes.
Which meta girl is it?
Oh, she's going to have her work cut out.
Oh, she's got Lash. It's going to be a good match. Either one of these two. Yep.
And her opponent, accompanied by Jakara Jackson, representing Metaphor, Lash Legend. And Graves, I don't want to take away from any of the women that are out here right now, but how
Yeah, they do need women's tag team titles, honestly.
vacating one of her two titles. You have to imagine it was a bittersweet decision for La Primera, but she made a decision for the betterment of the entire women's division. Stephanie Vaquer has so much respect for the other women in the locker room, but they need another championship to battle over because this division as a whole continues
Oh, the strongest women's division. What's up? Danger.
for Ava to select the superstars to qualify.
Don't try to make me do Ava's job, but I must say there is.
We've seen you as general manager of SmackDown years ago, Book.
Oh my God, that was a long time ago.
Talent in that locker room that's going to step up right here, right now, around WrestleMania season.
I like what we're seeing.
This is a wild start heading into Stand and Deliver.
Zarya, a superstar who utilizes power to great effect, but there is no way she's going to be able to bully the bougie bullet.
You ain't jiving.
Oh, that's an interesting note because each of these women, they're used to having the strength advantage. I mean, both of them are going to have to maybe change the game plan, so to speak. Potentially, or it could just do it old school. Just
honestly,
well, coming into this matchup, another bold decision
I think Lash.
by our general manager.
I really think Lash Legend and Jakara were going to be tag team champs.
She now gets to choose
But
Graves, her stand and deliver opponent, Grace Parker, as we just saw.
I don't know.
They got next.
Because Zarya and Sol Ruka are such a strong tag team.
Flexibility we're seeing right now out of Lash Legend. Right now, Zarya and
Test the strength. Both ways. Got control.
They've got their eyes eventually on the NXT.
Good suplex.
Nice. Into the cover.
One. Corey should never put on one of those.
Stephanie Vaquer has to make. It's also quite a lot of
What?
power for the NXT Women's Champion.
Yeah, I mean it is, but I got to give Stephanie Vaquer. I mean the bag what Corey said. I got to give Stephanie Vaquer a lot of credit.
We talking about putting into a trash can.
She defended those championships, and she did a hell of a job. She made history. She made history.
She certainly did. And
Ooh, what a chop from Zarya.
more territory for Zarya, being overpowered in the moment by Lash Legend. Maybe a little frustration from Zarya.
Ooh, holy shit, what a chop.
Well, we talk about singles action. This is the first single
God.
for Lash Legend since October. And she and Zarya are swinging for the fences.
Go for a guillotine.
She has given the opportunity.
Zarya's trying.
Here tonight, and it's a front face lock, maybe almost a guillotine. Lash not able to.
Nah, she got a front face lock for sure.
This sort of action in the first match, the first qualifying match of the night, has to be putting a smile on the face of Stephanie Vaquer. It is a big night tonight.
Oh, missed with a right over the top rope. Did Lash. Roll through. Quick roll up by Zarya.
That was close right there.
That was really close.
There for the body slam. Lash able to slip down. Now she hoists up Zarya.
Gosh.
Center of the ring. Fouled it up. Oh.
Big elbow. Oh, she missed the elbow. Zarya missed the elbow. Kick up by Lash.
Nothing stale about Lash Legend.
Oh, kick up by Zarya.
I'm telling you, I think Zarya's off of her game just a little bit. I think she's thrown off by being
Yeah, I think she is.
by Lash Legend at this juncture.
We've seen the strength of Lash Legend.
I don't think she's outmatched. I think they're almost even.
And right now she's manhandling Zarya. Whoa, whoa.
Also
Another roll up. One. Zaria's gonna have to win this on a quick roll up. Oh, never mind. There's a pump kick.
To get to the biggest stage NXT has, Stand and Deliver WrestleMania Saturday. There's a lot on the line in this matchup. There's Jakara, there's Soul. Which one of these two women will punch their ticket to Las Vegas?
What we need is a dang Soul Snatcher from Soul Ruka on the outside to take care of Jakara Jackson. Now, Cora Jade put the tag title belts into a trash can on NXT when she was champion with Roxanne Perez. So she put the actual tag. I don't remember that. That one I don't remember. They are not giving us picture-in-picture for the current moment of NXT. Now, they normally do. We'll probably get that for the Shawn Spears and Ricky Saints match, because that match is for the title. But nah, this is a wild opening. A wild opening start to NXT. Michael says he misses Isla Dawn. Yeah, I hate they got rid of Isla. I think they could have split the faction. And had it work very well, but it's odd. The only Easter has WrestleMania 41 Part 2. Yes, Easter does fall on WrestleMania Night 2. Which is April 20th, for anyone that was wondering. I don't know. I really want. Out of this one, I think we need to have Zarya win and have Last Legend work on becoming either tag team champ or having them split the tag team and becoming a solo run, which I don't see that happening either. Yeah, it was. I'm just surprised how late in the year, late in the month, WrestleMania fell, because normally it's at second week of April, not the third. Because technically this would be the third week of April is when it falls. I think Zarya beats Lash. Like I said, I easily see it happening. I do. Zarya, she came in, was a huge addition to the NXT women's roster. And then they got her put in the tag team. And she made like that post on social media. I think a lot of people were upset about it. And she was like, trust the process. We've had her and Soruka working together. And now I think she's in, I guess, maybe she's in a better spot than she was. I don't know. I'm not sure what was the reason for it. I just know people were upset she was not getting a push. And she was just trust the process. And so here we go. The process has been working. See how they capitalize on Zarya. Because I think Julia, Stephanie, and Zarya all came over in the, a 2-week span?
Stephanie Vaquer relinquished the Women's North American title at the top of the show. Stephanie Vaquer noted
what a right.
The women's division rise. Our general manager, Ava, has now made qualifying matches for a 6-woman ladder match at the biggest stage we have, Stand and Deliver, WrestleMania Saturday. These two, Lash Legend, Zarya, the first two to try to qualify. And it has been all Lash Legend in this matchup here tonight. But coming up tonight, we have
got her in the torture rack.
Matchup. In our main event, there you see the challenger, Ricky Saints, trying to get ready.
Lash has Zarya in a torture rack.
She's definitely reminded me of somebody that's going into the Hall of Fame.
Yep.
That's Lex Luger right here with this torture rack, man.
Yep, that's exactly what it looked like. Oh, double clothesline.
Meeting of the minds, center of the ring. And Book, we did not arrive tonight thinking we were going to have the Women's North American Championship vacated.
Oh no, we did not.
She stepped up. She did the right thing because, like I said, so many other ladies in that locker room that deserve that moment in the sun.
Now I want to ask both of you, and I'll start with you, Corey. There's no doubt pressure is on the shoulders of these two qualifiers and whomever Ava has selected.
Absolutely. There's pressure on everyone's shoulders.
And what a right. Right from Lash. Big right. Woo. Comes these damn chops.
To WrestleMania. Oh yes, man.
And Corey, I don't know if you noticed, Booker, maybe you did, but right now Zarya is almost gasping for air.
Zarya and Lash are both gassed.
In this match against Lash Legend.
Listen, Zarya has made a habit of making quick work of her opponents. She doesn't get paid by the hour. Whoa! Zarya is being tested. Her cardio is being tested tonight by Lash Legend.
Zarya got the suplex. I want to see Zarya hit that reverse F5. Good clothesline.
Zarya maybe starting to hit her stride here, Book. Last charge.
There's a boot.
Again, on the line, up for grabs in this matchup, an opportunity to get this.
Zarya to the middle rope. What's she gonna?
Zarya might be getting desperate.
Oh, with what crossbody? Yeah, Lash caught that.
Is hoisted. Lash now looking to plant. Zarya, an innovative backbreaker right across the spine.
Gosh.
And we know what's next.
Yep, the power bomb.
Zarya trying to hold on.
Sorry, you got a reverse. There you go, Hurricane Rana. There's a big pump kick. German suplex.
And now the power back on display.
Can hit with that spear.
Wheelhouse, utilizing her power to great effect for these past several moments. Lash Legend in big trouble for the moment.
Yeah, went for the spear, missed. Choke slam.
Massive choke slam from Lash.
1, 2. Zarya barely kicked out.
But this matchup continues.
Just gonna be honest, barely kicked out.
Jackson on the outside as she roots on Lash Legend. Same could be said for Sol Ruka. On behalf of Zarya.
Talk about ladder matches. Zarya has never competed in a ladder match. Lash Legend does have ladder match experience in Battleground last June.
Lash extension incoming.
Yeah, oh. I hit. Oh, Zarya's got her up.
Lash able to slip right back down. Charging it.
Missed the pump kick. Spear. Damn, ran through Lash.
And Zarya finished the job.
That's step one.
There we go. She got on the shoulders. Reverse F5 inbound.
Looking to punch her ticket to Las Vegas.
1, 2, 3. What a match. I'm not gonna lie. That was a fantastic damn match.
What a fight. Take nothing away from Lash Legend, but Zarya tonight had just a little bit more in the tank.
That's what it all boils down to. Just a little bit of power left in the tank. Enough to dump Lash Legend face first in the center of the ring. Zarya scrambles into the cover and advances to stand and deliver 6-woman ladder match to crown the new Women's North American Champion.
It's all about that championship, which was vacated earlier tonight by Stephanie Vaquer. But who will
Zarya is 1 of 6.
to stand and deliver?
Wow, Zarya is going to stand and deliver. That is my big dream, Briggs.
compete.
Hey, we're gonna get there, buddy. I promise. I promise, brother.
We're gonna get there. And more, man. Lower those expectations, dog. You'll take it from somebody that's actually won a match at Stand and Deliver.
Bro, who do you think you're talking to, bro?
I'm talking to y'all, and I literally broke my back carrying this brand, so I can talk to anyone, any way that I want to. But you better have some respect when you talk to me.
Bro, you ain't tough.
Man, what's up?
I used to like you. For what you stood for.
What is he talking about? Dude, you are delusional, man. The only thing you need to worry about is getting yourself to Stand and Deliver.
You had honor. You fought with honor. Tonight, you fight me.
Honor? How about I honor your request? You got your match. But just
Okay.
like your Stand and Deliver pipe dreams, prepare to be disappointed. Yo, man, let's go talk to Abe. I'm getting this taken care of right now.
Well, that'll be quite a showdown. It certainly is an interesting time here tonight in NXT, and the same can be said for the Don and his family. To that point, what did the D'Angelo family find out about the group called Dark State?
Okay.
We find out next.
Okay, so they've been doing some intel on Dark State. Nice. First Instinct CP3O. Oh, welcome. I'm doing good this evening. How about yourself? So Roxanne and Bailey, yeah, that seems like it got scrapped. Even though I know they had feuds and they were kind of done, I felt like that was going to be Roxanne's ticket to the main roster, but now she's disappeared. I don't know where Roxanne's at. We heard last night that Bailey's getting a women's Intercontinental title shot. Does that mean we're not getting a women's Intercontinental match at WrestleMania? Is there going to be enough filler matches we don't see every title defended? I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I want to know, though, of course, what the idea now is with Roxanne. Because we see Cora Jade. We have not seen Roxanne Perez since, what was the last pay-per-view? Maybe they have Roxanne interfere in. Did you see the eclipse? No, we did. I didn't see no eclipse. Was there an eclipse on the United States side? I might have missed it. I'm just gonna be honest. First instinct, if you're here in the United States, friend, did you see an eclipse? The Danger Ginger? Is that what that says? Did you see one? Maybe they have Roxanne interfere in that match and the result in a grudge match at Mania and possibly a triple threat for the IC title. Michael, that would be a good idea. That would be a good way for Roxanne to come up. What if she won the Intercontinental? Like, her first real match at WrestleMania, she wins the Intercontinental title. Gosh, could you imagine? I don't see them doing 2 women's triple threat matches. No, but it would be interesting. It'd be different. Roxanne has to be at Mania. She's already at both PLEs so far. Yeah, she was at Elimination Chamber and she was at the Royal Rumble. Yeah, I think we had something over here a couple months back, maybe. It's snowing again in Minnesota. Man, I don't understand Minnesota weather. It was 80 degrees here today and 32 this morning. So I don't know. the weather's different everywhere, and honestly, I hate it. Grand Slam track in Kingston. Looks like there's a big race in Darlington this Saturday at 3 p.m. For anyone that is into racing.
Eastern, noon Pacific only on the CW.
Ava, history is going to repeat itself in Vegas. I climbed to the top of that ladder and became the first champion, and I'm going to do it again. You know, this is actually perfect.
Oh my gosh, this is perfect for me.
It is?
There's Roxanne Perez. Looky there.
Absolutely. I mean, at Stand and Deliver, when I'm at that top of the ladder and I grab that title, I'm going to be the first woman to hold every championship in NXT. The NXT title.
Okay, we get it, Roxanne. You're great. But over my dead body would I be a stepping stone in another page of your history book. You've had your shine, and I don't care how I do it, but I'm getting mine. And if that's taking it from you, then even better.
Wow, Kalani, you finally grew a backbone. Well, guess what? The Prodigy and History Maker are synonymous, so even with this little new attitude you have, you're...
Unfortunately, it's actually only going to be one of you in that ladder match, because both of you are in tonight's second qualifier.
Perfect.
Gosh.
I love it. Another great
See, Joe injured us, yeah.
Kalani, who will join Zarya in the 6-woman ladder match?
Oh, we're going to find out later on tonight, but right now, let's find out what sort of intel the D'Angelo's got on Dark State.
Booker T looks so excited to find out.
There's Booker, fellas. What you got for me?
First on the docket, Dion Lennox. Now, Dion's a bit of a puzzle. 6'2", 248 pounds, came into NXT as this bookworm, fooling everybody. Turns out he was a linebacker for Oregon State University, 3-time team captain.
Vision one snake.
Yeah, but the kid's got a mouth. I was speaking to a few of his former teammates, and they told me that he's a hothead with a short temper. He actually broke a teammate's jaw in the locker room for missing a formation. But Dion has a brain, multiple college degrees, specializing in psychology.
Manipulative and explosive.
It's a powerful duo, Don.
Look at Stacks.
Bookworm Clark Kent, my ass.
Somehow got all 4 of these guys together.
Who's this guy?
This is Osiris Griffin. 6'3", 280 pounds.
They keep getting bigger, Don.
Let's keep getting bigger.
ACC All-American defensive lineman from Syracuse University. 155 tackles in 60 games played.
Jesus.
And he broke his own quarterback's ribs in a spring game. Now, this big guy's brash, right? But he's not just a dumb meathead. His high school coach told me that Griffin has great instincts and anticipations for his opponent's next move.
Yeah? Well, we found the thinker of the group. It's all right. He'll get tired. What else you got for me?
Hey, I looked into Cutler James. He was a high-level wrestler from Duke.
I knew I didn't like this guy. Duke.
Exactly. Academic All-American.
Okay.
This guy's got an unlimited gas tank. He likes breaking guys' will and spirit. T, this guy did Spartan races, carrying logs on his frickin' back, running through the mud.
All right, I seen it. Swim through ice water, walk on fire. So, this guy's like a wannabe John Wick, okay? What you got for me, Stacks?
Shaquan Sugars.
Saquon Sugars.
Yep.
This guy's the wild card of Dark State. Real slick city kid from D.C. Did a little wrestling in high school, but he earned his degree from the pavement.
So we got a not-so-smart kind of guy, huh?
Actually, Don, this guy turned down an offer from Harvard.
Why?
I'm not sure why. I had to use all my connections with this one. But the thing people kept saying is, people follow him. They listen to him.
What, because of fear?
Nah. This guy's a smooth talker, T. He's a charmer. Gets people to feel like they've been best friends with him since they've been in diapers. And then when he's done with them, he dips. Moves on.
Well, sounds like we don't have a couple of meatballs trying to get some extra TV time.
Nope.
We got 4 legit badasses. And it's all right, because this is what we're going to do.
T, we gotta take the fight to him. Fight fire with freaking fire. We gotta go after him.
Oh, Stacks, I enjoy the enthusiasm, but you and I both know.
T, these guys aren't dummies. They're dangerous.
Stacks,
You gotta...
This is your temper talking. I know you want to get to these guys. We all do. But the last time you put together a plan, it didn't work out so well for me. So I'm going to need you to trust me, like I trusted you. Can you trust me?
Yeah, I trust you, T.
Good.
I'm telling you, Stacks is
So I'm
behind
going to
this.
review everything you guys just said. I appreciate the intel. Keep your phones on. All right? All right.
Something's going on with Stacks.
Places. I'm not too sure about it, bro. Me neither, man.
What the hell are they
I don't know
wearing?
if this was the tag team advice we were looking for.
Of course it's gonna work. Look at you two. I love it. Look, as former NXT and NXT UK tag team champions, we need you to listen, all right? To be stars, you need to look like stars.
Because the stars, they're bright, they glow, eh? As we know, stars, they shine.
Oh,
Shine.
yes, boy, yes, they do. Can we get a little yes, boy?
Yes, boy.
I'll do some shining tonight. Yes, boy. I like it. Look, you're a team, right? So you need to
What
be
the hell?
team. It's like the honk honk. You can't just say honk honk. You need to feel the honk honk. That's tag team wrestling. You got to feel it. You got to let it brew inside of you. You feel it.
I feel it. I feel something. I feel something. What are you feeling? In a few minutes, I feel like y'all about to get your asses kicked.
Again.
I don't care what we're trying.
You can lead a horse to water, boy. Hey, you still got this. You got this.
Why has he got a fish on his? You know what? It don't matter.
In just moments, this matchup presented by Progressive. Hank and Tank take on NQCC.
Hank and Tank at NQCC. Okay. That Hank and Tank wearing the. They were wearing Pretty Deadly's outfits. I don't know what they're doing Pretty Deadly. It's very odd because like they have them in great matches, doing great stuff. Like here recently, their in-ring matches have been fantastic, but then they still haven't got a title. I think honestly, what may happen at WrestleMania if they get put into a match, they're going to be the upset team. They'll be the one that surprises everybody and wins. Yeah, but my thing is, I think they dropped the ball with Motor City Machine Guns. Oh, and I've seen people say that the Motor City Machine Guns came in about 5 years too late. So, I mean, I guess it goes hand in hand on how you look at the situation. I like Pretty Deadly has a good gimmick. It just for some reason did not carry over to the main roster from NXT. I tell you what, I don't know how many of y'all have had to wear a cast. This has became one of the most annoying things I think I ever could have gotten. Well, yeah, I would say they did. They probably got they probably got some type of Legends contract without it being a Legends contract, because they got a title right away. And yes, they did use them for comedy. That is true. And I truly hate it for him. Yes, Huff, Stephanie Vaquer did relinquish the North American Women's title to start out the show. What they need, I know it sounds crazy, but to relight the energy for Pretty Deadly, I think they need to have Regal step in some fashion and be a manager to give them the needed push, if that makes sense. In my opinion, that would help. Yeah, Ricky Saints match tonight's going to be interesting. I honestly can't remember if there was a big feud between these two in AEW. If it was, I don't think it lasted long. Yet again, it could have happened in the early stages, and the early stages of AEW. It seems like it's been forever ago.
NXT, and we're excited to talk about Stephanie's Place, is a 10-episode ESPN original series following WWE icon Stephanie McMahon as she explores the pockets of America that help shape the journeys of some of the most famous names in WWE history. Stephanie's Place is available to watch now on ESPN+, also on Hulu and Disney+. Episode 2 comes out tomorrow, featuring undisputed WWE champion Cody Rhodes.
How do you feel having this conversation, thinking about him? And by the way, I'm sure he's here right now.
We all right here getting funky like a monkey today. Yes.
There's not a bigger honor on the planet than the brief time you're the captain or you're the quarterback of World Wrestling Entertainment.
An entrance befitting the quarterback of the team, Cody Rhodes.
I get in my feelings a bit about hating the fact that he won't see it, but
he sees it.
You said something to me at WrestleMania 39. You said, "Can you feel him?" And this is going to sound so crazy to so many people. At WrestleMania 39, I'm under the stage, and not only did I feel like I felt him, I felt like I felt his hand, and I could smell him, and I could just a whole sensory overload. And I got to WrestleMania 40, and I didn't feel him. And in my mind, it's because he knew I had it.
Don't miss Cody Rhodes on an all-new episode of Stephanie's Places, streaming tomorrow on ESPN+.
Yeah, you gotta give Monet credit for that, for sure.
Presented by Progressive.
Anger, rage, aggression. To much of the world, those are glaring negatives. But not to you. You were the first to see those as a strength of mine.
Finding true purpose and meaning in life, you gave me the roadmap to my new life. So now you gotta retrace those steps and find victory tonight.
You brought us all together. And look at us now. We're a family. 4 equal legs of a chair. But it's all in support of you and your efforts tonight as North American champion, representing the Culling.
I'd like to use the cliche of how much I truly admire each and every one of you and your unique skill sets, but you're all aware of how much I cherish you all. Tonight, those skills and those traits that I passed along to you, that we passed along to each other, I'll use to vanquish Ricky Saints.
The Calling. It's just, I'm gonna lie, say it's not a bad team.
Caught them there in the front row. Brad Baylor, Ricky Smokes, better known as Swipe Right from Evolve, also part of the WWE ID Talent Program.
Swipe Right from Above.
At 8 p.m. and they're getting a front row seat to some tag team action here between the NQCC, Hank and Tank, and we understand that some storms are starting to roll in. There's weather throughout the Orlando area, and it's Miles Bourne who's going to start this off, certainly looking to bring some chaos to the ring tonight.
So there's a possibility the feed could mess up.
And who takes great pride in his in-ring ability and the constant references to a young Randy Orton. But in my opinion, Miles Bourne needs to really stand on his own 2 feet. Yes, the comparisons are a great honor, but he needs to be different than. He needs to step up and get out of the shadow of the Viper.
Yep. You're starting to say something, Book. You agree with
Miles Bourne, I mean,
Miles Bourne does remind me a lot of Randy, not gonna lie.
He's able to just catch into this submission, that being Hank. And looking for another victory is the NQCC. Looking also
Good headlock.
To build some momentum, but Book, I got to get your thoughts because still to come is that North American Championship match, Spears Saints.
Oh my God, man, I cannot wait. You know what? The report card is still out on Ricky Saints. We're going to see exactly what he's all about.
Shot to the kidney.
Let's talk about Hank and Tank for a second. Is trying to get really
Oh my gosh, what a splash.
Well, you might want to think about maybe some regrading because now they've turned things around in this matchup. And when it comes to Hank and Tank, they've taken advice from tag teams of different generations, and not to mention Pretty Deadly. Do they need to act like stars more? Would that get them a D maybe?
I, for one, am personally offended that Hank and Tank didn't take the advice of Elton and Kip.
Come on.
This is a mockery.
They're doing the yes boys.
These guys are wearing jerseys, for God's sake.
I mean, whatever works for them to win.
You guys are agreeing with each other. That's a good step.
That's a good splash.
These guys are coachable. These guys are motivated.
Honk. Boom. What a splash. Isn't Hank and Tank still the reality of wrestling tag champs?
Still upset about the whole belly thing from a week ago.
I was mostly upset that I got really excited that Pretty Deadly were going to come out here and grace us with their presence, and they're not because of the disrespect of Hank and Tank. So they come out here dressed like schlubs, like they do each and every week, and they're no closer to greatness than they should be.
All right, so what you want?
Damn, Graves.
Ultra glory, crop tops, or super crop tops? Super crop, is that
The super crop tops. With a tag.
Making sure I wanted that to be on record, Graves. Just swinging wildly one more time. Oh!
Dumped him up and over. Oh!
Which helped Miles Bourne take out Hank, who's getting beat down right in front of us.
I mean, it's smart. It's smart.
From the no quarter catch crew. That's what Hank and Tank need to take notes on. That's what Hank and Tank need to figure out. How to do what Miles and Tavion just did. More of that.
To your point there, Graves.
Good shots by Miles.
Valuable experience is the no quarter catch crew. And I also got to talk about our general manager here. She is not playing around tonight, Graves. Sorry, you're the first to qualify for the title ladder match and stand and live into the cover.
1, 2.
Near fall. Jordan Perez still to come. I mean, who is headed to WrestleMania Saturday?
I think we know who Booker's going to pick on that.
Oh yeah. I want to see, in my opinion, I guess Roxanne needs to be there. Oh, what a damn clothesline.
Another clothesline, another cover, another hook of the leg, and another near fall. Much like the women that we have seen already tonight, even back in the locker room, we can talk about the tag teams here in NXT, all trying to position themselves for a championship opportunity at Stand and Deliver. You saw the altercation with Briggs, Inamura, Tyson, Tyreek. I mean, Kraken have to be watching this entire division, Booker, very closely.
They better be watching because I tell you that Charlie Dempsey is doing something very, very unique.
All right. Oh, come on, roll up two.
Something special, and if anybody can
Oh, here we go. Ooh, hot tag.
Tag was made.
Here comes Big Tank. Cook Williams been at Warpath to get his title back. Yeah, I think he'll probably get it. Damn.
Belly to belly toss, and then with a little extra oomph to the outside. Big right hand. And look, Graves, you're from Pittsburgh to the WWE. You had to try new things. You had to take advice. So what is this dude missing?
Oh, okay.
Everything you've done, your journey, just like their journey from the NIL
There we go.
security guards to a tag team in NXT.
They need to start dressing better first and foremost. I'm gonna start calling him public school enemy.
We just gotta make a little money, man. Come on, they're trying to make some money here.
Fisherman, brain, but no, okay. 1, 2. Set him up for what looked like a fisherman suplex into a brain buster, but happened to be a spine buster. There goes Miles.
Yes, another mockery. I mean, they're attempting to.
Oh, they're going for spilt milk.
You certainly can't, and the fact that they tried might end up being pretty deadly for Hank and Tank, because now look at the NQCC.
1, 2, 3. What a good win. A good match, too.
Small doses by Hank and Tank, but nothing to match this level of impressiveness from Miles Warren, Davion Heights. No quarter catch crew with a massive win in the tag team division. Hats off to the whole crew.
Our general manager has been busy tonight with the women's division. You gotta wonder what she's thinking about when it comes to the NXT tag team titles and the tag team division here in NXT. But we saw the social media post, and there's a man who certainly is not the same as he once was.
Rick Williams making his way to call out Oba.
We find out next.
Hopefully, if he is behind the whole dark state, we get a little bit more glimpse of that. Yeah, so I don't know how many of y'all realize, but Bret Hart is now, if I remember correctly, a 3-time WWE Hall of Famer. He won it with just himself. He won it with the Hart Foundation. And now he's getting it with Stone Cold for Match of the Year candidate. Like, that's impressive. I'm not gonna lie. I'm thinking, I don't think it'll change. I don't know. And Brett should not. Oh, wow. Mark, why do you think that? Mark, why do you think Bret Hart should not be in the Hall of Fame? If you've never seen Cora J put her... Yeah, like I said, I'll have to go back and check that out. You always thought Bret Hart was overrated. That's a hot take. That's a hot take, and of course there might be some other people who agree with you. That is most definitely a hot take. I think Bret Hart is more than deserving to be there. I think he done a lot in general for wrestling. What's up, Steve? How you doing, Steve? Oh yeah, Bret Hart. He done a lot of things for wrestling. That's what I said that's more of a hot take. Yet again, like everyone's entitled. Look at Steve over there. Oh, yeah. Your favorite version of Bret was his anti-American Bret Hart. Okay.
There's only one superstar.
Oh, here we go.
Have the world famous Motorhead play your entrance.
Triple H's entrance at WrestleMania.
Triple H is a wizard when it comes to entrances. There's been so many great ones.
Who won the mic battle between John Cena and John Cena and Cody Rhodes?
Always very involved in his entrances. Flair for the dramatic, for the presentation.
I think Cena won the mic battle, but I think Cody most definitely fired the first shot.
That people remember.
Just go back to his entrances at Mania. A lot of thought goes into that.
To be there at WrestleMania, especially with your husband, is pretty much the coolest thing that there is.
WrestleMania. It's time to play the game.
He is the king of kings. Triple
We got a pretty good. That one when he rode in on all those bikes at WrestleMania 33. That was a pretty good one.
Hall of Fame ceremony to celebrate this year's class of 2025, headlined by the game Triple H. Tickets on sale now.
We're gonna get ready.
That's right. What? Yeah.
What that trick?
I like it.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Trick Williams.
I know we want to have fun. I get it.
That's that boy.
But where do you think his head is at right now?
Oh, he's thinking about one thing, man.
His title.
One thing is that championship goal around that 34-inch waist. Oh, yes, he's chisel and carved out of granite. And all he needs is gold, baby. Gold.
Stand and Deliver is presented by Xfinity. Stay connected to more of the WWE action you love with Wi-Fi built for streaming from Xfinity. And by Mobland, a new family crime drama from the underworld of Guy Ritchie, now streaming exclusively on Paramount Plus. I'd ask you how he knows Gene's size, but we're going to move on and we're going to hear.
I had a waist like that.
All right, let's be clear.
Yeah, right.
Last week,
These
I
two.
called Oba out to meet me right here in this very ring, and I ain't heard from him since. But Oba, don't get it twisted, dog. Even if you are the NXT champion, I'm still the man here at NXT. And I've been the man ever since I decided to be my own man. I fought for this. I sacrificed for this.
And is that Shaquan Sugars in the stands?
I lost a brother for this. Look, I did all that just for it to become the Whoop That era. I did all that just for this to become the Trick Williams show. I know it's a CW network, but don't get it twisted. Every Tuesday, I turn it to the TW network. Oba, I am him.
Yep, Shaquan Sugars is out there. I do believe that's Shaquan.
But all this success comes at a cost. I feel all the hate in the back.
Yeah.
Y'all don't want me to shine. Y'all don't want me to be that doll. Y'all don't want me to get back to the top. But I get it now.
And JeVon.
No.
Hey, Trick, I'll be real.
Hold on, come out here interrupting me, dog. And look, I know why you upset. I know what happened last week, but hey, that's collateral damage, man. It's stand and deliver season. It's time for the grown folks to start talking.
Oh, here we go.
You know, Trick, I ain't gonna lie, I was chirping about what you did last week, but then I finally realized that I understand you now. Like, Trick, let me ask you a question, bro. When did you know it was your time? That sounds familiar, don't it? Huh? I understand what spot you in right now because this time last year, you was me.
Yeah.
When Trick Willie won the NXT Championship, he became NXT's golden child. That sounds familiar too, don't it? Yeah. And just like you, bro, I want that #1 spot. But the difference between me and you is I don't need to break out of somebody's shadow to get to that #1 spot.
Woo!
You feel me? I'm ready right now.
Crazy thing is, JeVon, you in Trick Williams' shadow right now. What you know about being the NXT champion, dog? What you know about selling the tickets, doing the media? What you know about having the brand on your back? You can't relate. What you know about being the A champion? Hey, man, look, winning the title, that's great, man. But carrying the title, defending the title, that's a whole nother ball game. And you can't hold that title like I can hold that title. I'm 1-1, believe that.
1-1? You said you 1-1? You said you A champion? Trick, you don't know who the hell you is, do you? Bro, you ain't Trick Williams. You Carmelo Hayes.
He is acting like Melo, but
crazy. And it makes sense. It makes sense. Because everything that you telling me right now is everything Melo told you a year ago.
Yeah.
And if you ask me, that makes you a damn hypocrite. So you can try to water me down to make yourself feel better. But since you want to talk about it, I've done something that no one has done, including you, and that's drop Obafemi. And then
here we go.
Hey, JeVon, why don't you do me a favor and say all that nonsense to my face? Huh? You really think you did something there? Oh, congratulations. You dropped the ruler. Lucky shot.
Bro.
Never again.
Bro,
Never again.
Trick, stop playing with me like I don't got your number, bro. Come on, buddy. Hey, does anybody forget about Deadline? Did you forget about Deadline? Because if we want to check history, I only needed one more second to change history.
He would have got the title shot. Yep.
I only needed one more second to change history. And you would not have beat Trick for the title because I would have had it. You know what? As a matter of fact, I'll drop your ass again. To become an
This is going to be a triple threat at Stand and Deliver.
Ooh, better luck next year, dog.
You've talked enough.
Shut your ass up.
The champion is here now. It is my turn to speak. As for you, JeVon, when I look at you, all I see is a small boy with big dreams and aspirations. And while you might be the future of NXT, your success will not be at the expense of the ruler at Stand and Deliver. Because whether you like it or not, JeVon, you live in the present, you live in the now, and the now belongs to Oba Femi.
Yeah. That's exactly what I'm talking about, dog. Hey, listen, Stand and Deliver season, the NXT title between Obafemi and Trick Williams. For the last time, JeVon, please excuse yourself.
Oh, what?
You know, Trick, if you spent less time talking, maybe you would still be champion right now. But you're not.
I mean,
And
Trick
I can
does
see
talk.
that the both of you want a shot at the NXT championship.
And here comes the triple threat announcement.
Seen this before, and there's only one way that this is going to end. At Stand and Deliver, Obafemi will defend his NXT championship against Trick Williams. And JeVon Evans in a triple threat match.
It's crazy. JeVon has been in the NXT World title. Damn, what a right with the mic. He has been in every main event almost for the World NXT title this year. Oh, here comes Dark State.
Where are they?
I told you I seen Shaquan. Are they finally gonna attack? And Trick's not in the ring this time. God, they went after Oba and what is this? A catapult? What is this one? Oh, damn! Oh, he landed on that mic. I know that hurt. Oh, here's Trick. Nope, they attack Trick. Here we go. Setting him up for this tag team powerbomb. Wow.
NXT is quickly falling into a dark state of mind.
And Ava's just standing there watching. Ava didn't move. Okay, so now they got a nice little like takeover graphic. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Steve, Dad's doing good. So he's still healing great from surgery. We go back for follow-up tomorrow. So we'll have a better update on actually how everything is going. But as of what we know so far, things have been great. China should be in the Hall of Fame by herself as well. Owen isn't in the Hall of Fame. Yep. JeVon and Trick, they go back and forth pretty well. Michelle McCool should be in the Hall of Fame. Michelle McCool is going in. I think the reason, I mean, she's in there because she was, I don't know, I was really young during the Michelle McCool wrestling era, I do believe. I remember she was tag champs with Layla. She had a couple titles. I think there was a Divas title still at that point. So, I'm not sure. I think there's going to be, like, Natural Disaster, I think, is inducted this year. Lex is inducted this year. Triple H. Michelle McCool. We'll probably get, let's see. Triple H. Michelle McCool. Luger. Natural Disaster. That's 4. I cannot put my thumb down. That's only 4. And then you got the match between Austin and Brett, which would make 5. So I'm not sure who the other one would be. The regular they give anyone the Hall of Fame that has wrestled one Hall of Fame spot. See, a lot of people say Cornette should be in it. A lot of people think Cornette should be in there. And I don't disagree with them. But does he want to be? That's my question. Does Cornette want to be in the WWE Hall of Fame?
I can't take any deep breaths.
Yeah, Mr. Chase, you suffered a cracked rib in your match with Ethan Page last week.
So how long have
I know what your next question is. Unfortunately, there's no timetable for cracked ribs.
Oh, man.
Let me ask this. Do you have a ride home?
Doc, I'm all alone.
Hey, Mr. Chase, hey, Doc, we got him. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Mr. Chase, you're not alone. We got you. I'll take you home. Don't even worry about it. Let's go.
Come on.
Go on.
We got you, brother. Come on.
Go. There we go. Hey, take it easy. There you go.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Got a damn cracked rib.
Let's go.
You know what? Maybe you guys aren't so bad after all.
Good God, what is going on? Oh, Jaida Parker and Jordan Grace. Okay, makes sense. Oh, damn. Oh, that hip attack hurt.
Hey, boys. Hey, clearly whatever you thought you had, you've lost it.
Nathan, why do you have to be so rude?
Well, would you rather me lie to him?
No, don't lie, but be supportive.
Hey, what's not supportive about telling them the truth so they don't, further embarrass themselves?
All right, I'll say it. It might look like we have a lot. Sure, we have these titles, but sometimes I wish we had a friendship like they do.
Well, thanks for the feel good, boys. Yeah, great pep talk, I guess.
Jesus.
Hey, sorry, I didn't mean it.
Oh, what up, champs? So look, I know we haven't met yet, but I'm Brad Baylor.
And I'm Ricky Smokes. We're Swipe Right.
Here's the deal, though. We are kind of like the hottest thing going around in WWE Evolve. And when we look at you guys, we view you as our Hardy Boys.
See, we run Evolve, you guys run NXT. Two of us want to know how we measure up with you boys, you know?
Hundos!
All right, well, me and my amigo here, we don't back down from a challenge, so you're on.
Let's go! Nice. And you must really crush it with
What?
the ladies with those accents, right?
Nice. Right.
Man, there is a lot of talent here. I'll tell you, Roxanne, she's a prodigy, but she's also a smoke show.
That's how nice the show, bro.
These two.
We'll see you guys next week.
So, Swipe Right is... Okay. Okay. That's interesting. I don't know who Bam Bam is either.
Introducing first from Laredo, Texas, Roxanne Perez. Well, we'll see what our general manager says because we may see Swipe Right next week here live on NXT. Don't tease me like that, bro. Might be a lot of hundos being thrown around, but it is Roxanne Perez, the prodigy. Your prodigy. Yes. Look at the people.
Is Bam... yeah, I truly have no idea. We can find out, though. Don't worry.
All she's got to do is qualify tonight, climb the ladder, and be the first to retrieve. And her opponent from Boynton Beach, Florida, Kalani Jordan. The women's North American title at Stand and Deliver. Listen, we know that Kalani Jordan was the first ever women's North American champion. She would love to.
Nope, Bam Bam is not.
But this is a different Kalani Jordan. Maybe not fully, completely cooked yet, but she's been more aggressive than we've ever seen in recent weeks, and I think that serves Kalani very, very well. Book, what say you?
Look, Kalani's a prodigy in her own right. She's a runner-up in the breakout tournament, second to only one Lola Vice. She definitely has the tools, and to become the first North American champion, does she still have that cloak of invincibility?
There's a lot that should be in.
Serious look on her face, because this is the second qualifying matchup of the night. Of course, Zarya qualified earlier, and we didn't come here tonight thinking that the women's North American title was going to be relinquished, but it was by Stephanie Vaquer. Doing so, she now has the opportunity and the right to choose her stand and deliver opponent for whom she will defend the NXT Women's Championship against.
We saw the backstage interaction, to put it
Kalani winning would be smart.
which may continue forever all the way up
Back and forth leg scissors.
But think about this, all of these women who...
Oh, there we go. One. Good bridge by Kalani.
From Kalani. Even if you fail to qualify for the ladder match, you still could essentially audition yourself into an opportunity to become an NXT.
Okay.
That's a very good point. Which one of these two women will punch their ticket to Las Vegas and stand and deliver?
I ain't gonna lie, this match is gonna go back and forth the whole way to the end. It can go back and forth, in my opinion, the whole time. I don't think any other way. It would be to set up Bayley and Rox somewhere down towards WrestleMania. Roxanne has to lose this. Let's see. So, a list of names that are not in the WWE Hall of Fame. Here's a list of 50 people not in the Hall of Fame that people think should be. Let's see what we got here. Bam Bam Bigelow. Brian Pillman. Bruce Pritchard. China as a solo. Malenko. Demolition, which they'll probably get there soon. Dynamite Kid. If they ever do refs, Earl Hebner. Finley's not in there. Goldust or Haku. Ivan Koloff. Cornette. Let's see. Miss Elizabeth. Owen Hart. People said Raven. People said Slick. Psycho Sid. Midnight Express. Vader? I thought he was in there. That's a list of a few that people think should be in there. Oh yeah. That's what some of those I think are in there. Like Sid. I thought Sid was in there. I don't know, that list. Yeah.
Stand and deliver for the women's North American title that will be hanging high above the ring in a 6-woman ladder match And Roxanne Perez is looking to head to her third straight championship match at Stand and Deliver.
Roxanne Perez right now, she's on another level, maybe 1-2 steps ahead of Kalani Jordan.
Look, we've heard from both these women earlier tonight.
No, Psycho Sid is not in the Hall of Fame.
Julia.
You know, Julia is in a very, very unique. She's the NXT champion, and then all of a sudden, in a blink of an eye, is all.
Oh, and DDP easily should be in there.
Dropkick certainly would sting Roxanne and Kalani back in control. Night again started with Vaquer relinquishing the women's North American title. Our general manager, Ava, in turn announcing a 6-woman ladder match. Zarya first to advance.
Roxy is getting beat up, yeah.
Kalani Jordan into the cover in a near fall. Stand and Deliver 2 weeks from Saturday in Vegas. Tickets on sale now, AXS.com.
This is where we need to see it. At this point in the matchup, the killer instinct inside Kalani Jordan. She needs to keep her foot on the gas pedal. She's got Roxanne hurt. Can she capitalize?
Oh, right to the eyes.
Brilliant move.
The referee was fixing the outside, and there is that attitude, that killer instinct of Roxanne Perez.
No, Sid Vicious didn't go in last year. Last year was Paul Heyman, Muhammad Ali.
Looking to cause serious damage.
Oh my
Hyperextending the left elbow. The arm. How much damage?
Leah Malvia, Thunderbolt Patterson.
Again, Corey. I'll call it, you wuss. Look at Perez in this
God.
nearly snapping Kalani's arm.
What it's all about. How far are you willing to go?
Yeah, Long Beach. Yeah.
In this business, and that's Roxanne Perez.
And now Roxanne right on top. She has been in these sort of battles, these deep waters throughout her NXT career. She is now legitimately trying to take Kalani out to prove a point to Jordan, to the locker room, to our general manager, into the cover, hook of the leg, and it's still not enough.
Yeah, good
to
kick out.
qualify for Las Vegas. Both women, of course, Slammy nominated for NXT Superstar of the Year. Slammies will be live at WWE World on WWE WrestleMania Sunday from WWE World, but these women worried about Saturday and Stand and Deliver.
Right now, Roxanne Perez and Kalani Jordan are worried about the here and the now because you have to qualify to make entry into the 6-woman ladder match to crown the next North American champion.
And Perez is no stranger to ladder matches at Stand and Deliver, or winning gold for that matter. Became a 2-time
Oh, shoulder into the top turnbuckle. Damn.
who won a ladder match in Vegas already, become the first women's North American champion.
She has so much talent, but as we see right now, Roxanne Perez is
There you go.
on a master class right now. I'm gonna tell you right now, Kalani Jordan, she's gonna use this experience one day in the future.
Roll up by Kalani.
Near fall for Kalani. Both women back up, and it's Roxanne Perez who is in control at least for a moment. Nice standing switch. Right back in, rolling through, shoulders down one more time. Another near fall.
Oh, shoulder. Shoulder and face first.
Kalani had to put her left arm up to protect her face from connecting with the turnbuckle, and in doing so may have jammed the potentially already injured arm.
And you know that Roxanne Perez obviously bending back on that
Oh,
arm,
God.
setting up for that cross face. That has won her so many matches.
She is setting the arm for that cross face.
As well. And then right to, it's an act of desperation for Kalani as she's trying to battle back in this matchup. Roxanne
Good right from Kalani. Another good right.
Jordan made Roxy pay, but here comes Kalani dropping some heavy artillery of her own.
Roxanne talking about the history she can make. Capping off, holding all the women's gold here in NXT, but it's also Kalani fighting for history. She's looking to become the first ever 2-time women's North American champion.
Boom. There you go. Northern Lights.
Suplex into the cover of the Northern Lights. Still not enough.
I remember when Sid Vicious, well, I don't remember, but I remember watching
Having
it.
insurance isn't the same as having State Farm.
Damn, what another commercial out of nowhere. I remember Sid Vicious, did that? Was that a drop? No, it wasn't a drop kick. He done some type of move off the top rope and landed funny and broke his leg. And it was the nastiest leg break I think I had ever seen. And playing sports, I've seen a lot of those. And watching sports, and that one, that was pretty bad. Roxanne also learned a lot from Maria Canales. Yeah, Long Beach it is. It's absolutely the worst leg break I think I've ever seen. Like, I watched the play with Dak Prescott, was watching it live when Dak broke his leg. I still think Sid's is worse. I'm really glad they gave this match a little bit longer of a run. Because I don't think the main event could have went the whole 30 minutes. Yeah, fake that shit. There ain't no way you fake that. Hell no. The bumps they take, the moves they hit, all this shit is real. Yeah, I think we all agree Sid's is the worst leg break. It was pretty bad. I mean, absolutely. Like, there probably has been some worse, but for what we've seen, that's pretty bad. While we've been at commercial break, of course, if you are new here to the YouTube, make sure you hit that like, share with your wrestling friends, and of course, hit that subscribe with notifications on because we got a long week of professional wrestling across several different promotions and then a pay-per-view this coming Sunday. Oh, no, I think it was just like a surface cut on EO last night. Nothing really too serious. I didn't see that move. Oh, Tank Daryl's leg injury, dude, that was bad too. No, it's Sunday, Mark.
This could be the moment for Kalani. Into the cover. Hook of the leg. And Roxanne Perez kicking out at the last moment. Wow. Look, what a matchup this has been. Corey, take another look.
Unique offensive modified DDT from Kalani Jordan. Very nearly put Perez away. But as we know, almost
Oh, yeah, Sunday. I don't know why I read that as Saturday.
Matches will continue over the next 2 weeks, and you got to wonder what Ava's looking at when she's selecting superstars. Is it a body of work? Is it a win-loss record? We know the resume of the prodigy. We know the resume of Kalani.
Roll up.
Shoulder down on Roxanne, who kicks out.
And Stephanie Vaquer was very open about the fact she wants the women's division to thrive. That's why she relinquished the North American title. Oh, Kalani Jordan may be capturing Vaquer's eye for stand and deliver at this point. Same could be said for Perez. Stephanie's choice.
Looking for that one of a kind.
Nope. No split leg moonsault today.
Had it scouted. Roxanne now charging right back in.
Oh! What was that?
That's gotta be it.
Into the cover.
1, 2.
What the heck?
How the hell did Kalani?
This is a cartwheel leg drop. That's very interesting.
The fire's still burning inside of Jordan.
Oh, the wake-up call right there. I don't like that.
Yeah, that slap to the face was not a good idea, but okay.
She just did because Kalani has indeed woken up. Offensive flurry shot down and shut down quickly.
Pop rocks.
Countered by Kalani. Right back in goes Perez. Holding on that top rope for dear life is Kalani Jordan. To the knee.
Good DDT. Here we go, split leg moonsault by Kalani. 1, 2, 3.
Just beat the Prodigy.
Good decision. Great decision.
Upset.
Wow.
Booker speechless.
The second attempt would prove successful for Kalani Jordan. One-of-a-kind moonsault. Shocking Roxanne Perez, and dare I say, the NXT universe.
Well, there is Kalani, who's looking at the title she once held. She was the first to hold it. She and Zarya have qualified for Las Vegas. Jordan is one step closer to history. Will history repeat itself and stand and deliver?
So we'll know the last two the week of.
Ava, I really apologize about Swipe Right. Ever since you made me GM of Evolve, they've been nothing but a headache every Wednesday. I had no idea they were even showing up.
You could deal with them tomorrow night on Tubi, okay, Stevie? Let's talk about Stand and Deliver. All right, triple threat match for the NXT title, ladder match to declare a new women's North American champion. I mean, Stephanie gets to pick her opponent.
Look, Rob, all of that is great, okay? But right now, my focus is Dark State. You guys have seen what they've done for the past couple of weeks, what they did tonight. I mean, trying to intimidate me? No, that's not gonna work. I'm over it. They keep saying they don't want to wait. Fine. 6-man tag next week. They could pick who competes.
Well, who are their opponents going to be?
The main event of Stand and Deliver. Obafemi, JeVon Evans, Trick Williams. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's huge.
What?
Ricky Sainz, tonight you have your first ever NXT championship opportunity against the North American champion, Shawn Spears. The last time we saw you, he blindsided you, and
come on. You see this chiseled jaw? It's going to take a lot more than that to put me out. If anything, it lit a fire under me. Shawn, you want to talk about history. You want to talk about the past as if you know me. You don't know nothing, Jack. I'm not worried about no past. I'm worried about the future, and you're looking at him. The future says that I'm going to be dripped out in gold tonight. You took a very long time to even taste glory, whereas I'm gonna do it in record time when I marry destiny. You and everybody else will really see that the revolution is indeed televised, because Ricky Sainz is gonna be the new North American champion tonight.
good luck.
All right.
Ricky Sainz versus Shawn Spears in our main event coming up next.
Yeah, so did y'all? I don't know. I might have misunderstood what Ava said. So Dark State said they want a title, not a title. They want a match. They're title waiting. They're calling them out. So next week, are we getting Dark State in a 6-man tag match against Oba, Trick, and JeVon? Is that what was just made official? I don't know. I honestly might have misunderstood. Spears needs a win, or else NXT looks pretty transparent. Yeah, unfortunately. As much as Ricky Saints is more than likely the chosen one to win already, I think a lot of people look at Shawn Spears as he's there to lead, guide, and help the new upcomers to the industry. I don't think that's truly what's going on, but we'll see. That's where it's revealed that Trick's the leader. Everyone believes Trick is the leader. I don't think so. I truly think that it's Stacks. I think it is Stax Lorenzo. Honestly. Both Monet and Storm or XWE, having them go against each other ends up the same. God, I hope not. Carry the feud over a bit before giving the guy a title is all I'm saying. Yeah, I know. But my thing is Ricky, did his contract say the same thing Ethan Page's did? Believe me, if it's... I don't know. I just, like, with all the new people coming in, and it's really hard to decide on if they're going to drop any titles anyway. And it's right before Stand and Deliver. That's another thing. Stand and Deliver is their WrestleMania. So why would we drop the title before?
Blue in Las Vegas is the official hotel of WrestleMania 41. Will host the 2025 WWE Hall of Fame ceremony on Friday, April the 18th. Undertaker One Dead Man Show will take place Saturday, April the 19th. The Roast of WrestleMania featuring Tony Hinchcliffe and friends on Sunday, April the 20th. And NXT on April 22nd. All tickets are on sale right now via Ticketmaster.
That's a big weekend.
I'm glad I'll be the first to qualify for the ladder match. I know you didn't become the US champion, but I want you out there with me. I stand to deliver.
Oh, dude, I totally will. Don't worry about it.
Did you guys just see that? I just beat one of the greatest champions.
Oh, here we go.
I know, I saw. Congrats. So I'm calling my shot and I'm winning that ladder match.
Okay. I love the confidence, sweetheart, but not this time.
It's going to be either me or Zarya who become the new NXT North American champion.
Wait, hang on. What are you talking about?
I have my qualifier next week, but we're still going to be
nice people finish last. Ain't that right, Soul?
Okay, just stop, Kalani. You are not going to drive a wedge between Saruka.
Not worth my time.
Saruka?
You like it?
You know what? I don't mind it.
I know you love it. So, stand and deliver.
Right. This is what we're going to do.
Zoluka?
Hey, what y'all thought y'all had it figured out? Hey, Cuddy, talk to their ass.
No one knows how Darkseid's gonna move, and no one knows when Darkseid's gonna strike. But there's one thing you should know: no one is safe.
Hey, but you ain't give us no match. We forced your hand. We got the whole locker room looking over their shoulder for us. Hey, giving us a match against the 3 top dogs in NXT? Hey, that sounds like war to us. Come on. Hey, but is Tony D gonna be watching or what? What's the question? Them D'Angelo's doing all they can to find out who Dark State is. But Dark State real simple, man. 4 man, 1 goal, and next week, we finna take off. Ain't that right?
Well, the main event of Stand and Deliver will team up.
Okay, so yeah, that's what exactly was.
3 members of Dark State. Who will they face? Will they survive? Will they make it to Vegas? 6-man tag team match next week live here.
Dark State has to win that.
Signs on becoming NXT Women's Champion, and provided security has pried them apart by next week, Jordynne Grace will go one-on-one with Ms. Parker.
That's all going down next week here on NXT. It's main event.
Zoluka sounds like an energy drink.
Gold on the line.
This is the revolution.
All right, Ricky.
We had him on commentary last week. We've all seen the social media chatter. You see the NXT universe on their feet. But Graves, what makes the challenger special in your opinion?
I don't remember the last time a superstar arrived with this much hype behind him.
A good 15-minute match for Shawn Spears and Ricky.
Upside down with his arrival here in Orlando, but it's a what have you done for me lately business. Saints has the eyes of the universe on him. Can he get the job done and make everyone believe? Booker, you said to me earlier today, the jury's still...
I mean, he's got a good entrance still already. I do believe he got Death Rebel though.
What the hell?
But there's pain bringing it to light.
Well, there we see the culling. Graves, it was the champion who said he will use all his tools to not only win tonight, but get rid.
And not a, like I said, this is a great faction name for them.
To the rest of the culling, but you cannot forget, you cannot look past the fact that Shawn Spears has been in this game for a long, long time. Spears knows every trick in the book and then some. Ricky Saints has definitely got his work cut out for him tonight in the form of Spears and the culling.
We see the North American champion flanked by Izzy Dame, Nico Vance, and Brooks Jensen. 3 individuals that he calls not only the culling, but his family. The challenger's set on winning gold as we go up to our ring announcer, Mike Rowe.
Looks like he's about to whip you up a hell of an old-fashioned.
Jesus.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the NXT North American Championship. Introducing the challenger from New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing in at 200 pounds, Ricky opponent from Niagara Falls, weighing in at 223 pounds, representing the culling. He is the NXT North American Champion, Shawn Spears.
Well, to be honest, after this matchup and when Booker short-circuited earlier, he might need an old-fashioned by the end of the night, but Booker,
dude, they said that.
You truly believe someone like
Good Lord. Mike Rowe looked like he was going to fix one hell of an old-fashioned.
Of course he haven't earned the shot, but that's the way the old ball bounces. Sometimes he's in this spot right now. He's in this position. Let's see if he takes advantage of it. Shawn Spears, trust me, if he catches that moment, he's going to take advantage of it.
Mind games off in the open.
Damn, okay. Ooh, Saints about landing on the edge of the damn table. Yep.
Saints don't give a damn about Shawn Spears. He's here to whoop ass and win a title.
Fight just broke out, guys. Fight just broke out.
And I want to let you know if Saints win,
He says he's here to whoop ass and win titles.
to win a title from debuting here in NXT by nearly a week in book, you know that's not going to sit well with Page or his ego.
There you go, good drop kick.
Ethan Page, he went through the right channel to actually get that position. This guy, Saints, come on, man.
You can't even say that.
Regardless of the channel.
My thing is, we got the whole group out there. All of the calling is out there.
Saints becomes North American champion tonight. You yourself, Booker, are going to have no choice but to believe.
Look, I'm going to have egg all over my face. The Saints win this match tonight. Like I said, the report card is not in on this kid yet, guys. It's just not.
God. Back and forth reversals. Ain't nobody got the advantage in this one. Dancing around on the damn side.
He's strutting, and he's just dropped the North American champion. It's been all Ricky Saints. Is that the man that's walking out tonight with gold around his waist?
Yeah, Ricky Saints, he's just having fun. This is more of the Ricky Saints that I'm used to. Not last week, 2 weeks ago, the Ridge Holland match. It looked like there were. I don't think there was a lot of miscues in the match. It just seemed like there was a lot of nerves, maybe, from Ricky, for that being his first match. I mean, he got the win. A little bit of got carried away there. Shawn Spears pulled him off the top rope into like a suplex, landed hard on the lower spot of his back, which gave him problems in that Ridge Holland match. There you go, backbreaker. Yeah, working on that lower back of Ricky Saints. It will be Ricky's first belt if he wins, yes. And that is if he wins it. Back to what Michael said about Megan Bayne and Camille, that would be great. But that's if they have Bayne beat Storm. Right? That's who she's going after? Yep. Ricky is still favoring the back, trying to get back into it. Shawn Spears has Irish whipped into the steel steps, but Ricky jumps over. Oh, gosh. Caught him with a massive a super kick out of there. Yep. Ricky got folded on that one. Oh, boy. Backbreaker on the steps. Mark, I agree. I think it's too early for him to drop the title. I 100% agree with you on that. Now Shawn Spears is taking his time. Got a little bit of a limp, too. These two are going to beat the hell out of each other. But this is a better version of Shawn Spears, I think, than what we had in AEW. You would think it'd be, most of the time it's the other way around, but Shawn Spears coming to WWE, I think, saved him. Or at least coming back. Because he was Ty Dillinger, the perfect 10. And then he was Stan before that.
Championship on the line. Saints the challenger, Spears the champion. Shawn Spears champion for 20
Jesus, kid, we appreciate all the gifts, my friend. How was your Tuesday? Damn, what a strong Irish whip. Oh, what a right.
Ricky Saints, and now we're going to get to see how ruthless the North American champion can truly be.
Grinding right now. I love it.
It's time to look at tonight's NXT recap presented by Progressive. You know, Booker, when it comes to the champion, why does Spears feel he is the one that needs to rid NXT of Ricky Saints?
I mean, come on, you know why? Because Ricky Saints, he shows up.
Steve, you got the refresh my memory on that. Oh, knocked him off the top rope. Daggone with a right.
Starting to swing away, and it's the challenger who's starting to fire back in this matchup. All the way to the tippy top.
See Ricky Saints wincing as he attempted to put that front face lock on, perhaps for a suplex. The lower back clearly bothering the challenger.
These two hanging, precarious position. I've just been told that when it comes to next week, Inamura wanted Wesley tonight. We learned that he will get Wesley next week.
Okay. Big avalanche suplex inbound. Ooh. Oh. It was a jackhammer. Gosh. Oh yeah, that That right there took the wind out of both of them. They landed horrible. Gosh, who's going to get up?
The tides of this matchup back into his own favor with a hellacious jackhammer from the top, but Spears desperately finding his way back to the challenger.
And when it comes to the challenger, you think about his
My gosh.
the way he speaks about the hardships. He sees when things seem to be shattering, they're actually falling.
Woo, what a chop.
And for Saints, he's trying to fight through everything right now in this moment.
Can he do it? That's the question, Vic. That's the big question.
Oh, is that big? Oh, what a clothesline.
Corner followed by another one. Saints right now is rocking. He's rolling. Big kick dropping the champion. Challenger.
Oh, there's that.
Back in. It's Saints now.
Tornado DDT.
Looking for that tornado DDT counter. Spears.
Spine buster. Ricky's feeling it.
Extra shot of adrenaline, and it looks like it has arrived, but
He may have been looking for Rochambeau right there. Spears wisely, to his credit, getting the hell out.
I didn't know that's who he was married to.
And now again,
Nope.
to the outside.
Is that
This time.
DDT?
Can't win it out there, though, guys.
You're right about that, Book. The onus is now on the challenger to get the champion back inside of the ring. Title only changes hands by pinfall and submission.
Oh, here we go.
And Saints knows that. He gets the champion.
Nico Vance.
He's going to win by cheating.
Championship to the face. The official didn't see it because
One, two, no.
Saints is alive.
Oh, gosh, he stayed. Yes, I do, Steve.
The distraction didn't pay off. Look at this. Izzy Dang from the outside gives Spears the gold. Tattoos Ricky Saints.
I mean, hit him with that title. Ricky's probably winning. He made it past the title shot hit. He's probably winning.
The main event. Just Shawn Spears screaming out, "You made me do this." Looking for that C4.
They're trying to get him in.
Ricky Saints.
C4.
Saints slipping down, able to counter. Up goes Spears.
Dead.
Shawn Spears. Jensen, he's about to get his ass knocked down that $500.
God.
Nico Vance just paid the price. Whoa, Jensen out. Saints with him.
The hell is he going? Oh, God. That was a tough spear. Spears said, "Come on, you motherfucker." Oh, God, it was. Oh, yeah.
Hit it. Lock it in. Roll. Sham.
Boom. That's it. 1, 2, 3.
Revolution has taken its next step.
There we go. He did it.
He not only beat the champion, he beat everybody in the culling to put gold around his waist.
You can see the emotion on Ricky Saints' face. There were tears in his eyes for a moment because the journey just took the next step. It all just became real for Ricky Saints.
Let's go back, Graves, to exactly how he
I mean, he did have to fight everybody except Izzy Dane. Let's be honest.
Right in the face, and Spears began to unravel right here. Spears called in Saints.
Shoot. Spear. That's a high spear. Rochambeau. He'll get a rematch. He will.
And listen to the NXT universe.
Oh, it's all ego. Ethan Page, my God.
That damn egomaniac with his twisted grin just stole the smile off the face of everyone in the NXT universe. And Page just stole the spotlight.
Yeah, Ethan Page just... Tony fumbled chance as the show ended. Oh, sweet Lord. God. I thought Page was off to TNA. Nah, he just did a one match over there. That's crazy. The Tony fumble chance is how you end the show. Of course, you have 3 former AEW wrestlers close out NXT. That's wild. Hey, but hats off to Ricky. He done what he said he was going to do. Shawn Spears, he'll get a watch. Here's what's going to happen. Stand and Deliver. Triple threat match. Going to be Ethan Page, Ricky Starks, Shawn Spears, or Ricky Saints, sorry, for the North American title. And you think Tony fumble chants will gonna be loud in NXT? Just wait. Steve, I hope you have a fantastic evening. Of course, you know we'll be here tomorrow for AEW. Page is in a TNA champ match 3-way. Yeah, I mean, I think, and this coming up, TNA is pre-recorded. So, more than likely, that's why he was probably there this past weekend doing the taping. That way he can come back, and of course, for this week and set up for everything that's going on. If you have a fantastic evening as well, my friend. Mark, you have a great evening. Hope you all have a fantastic and safe Wednesday. As always, we'll be here tomorrow for AEW Dynamite. The final Dynamite for Dynasty. Can't wait. It's going to be interesting. There's a lot of matches we still don't know. Of course, I figured Tony will shove about 7 matches into the 0-hour slot. So be on the lookout for any upcoming matches. Thursday will be AEW Dynasty prediction video. That'll be coming out. A lot of good things this week. A lot of good things. Friday, we got our first live show back in the United States for SmackDown. That's going to be interesting to see how everything transitions going into WrestleMania season, because now we officially have 18 days left. So a lot of things in the air, a lot of things in question. But the one thing is certain, we'll be right here. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you bring your wrestling friends with you so we can all enjoy professional wrestling from every single promotion possible. Of course, as always, if y'all see someone in public, give them a smile, can change their day, can save their life. You never know what someone's going through, and a smile and kindness always helps them get through to the next day. And until next time, we are over and out.